Konversationz with Kizzy.
Hey, loves. It's Tuesday again, so y'all already know what that means. It's time for another episode of Conversations with Kizzy. I'm your guest host for tonight, and if you don't know who I am, my name is Shani. I am the voice behind Living Your Truth with Shani. And listen, I am honored and so grateful to be here tonight. Now, if you've been tapped into this series, you already know we've been having some real, raw, and unfiltered conversations with the cast of Backstreet on Tubi. But if you've been sleeping, I'm going to need you to go catch up because these interviews have been everything. And tonight is special. I have the absolute pleasure of sitting down with someone who is not only killing it on the screen, but someone who's family to me. She's our sister, she's my podcasting mentor, and she's been lighting up behind the screen on Backstreet as Angela Taylor. So without further ado, it's an honor to introduce my sister in love, the beautiful, the talented, the unstoppable Lakisa Dennison.
I'm blushing at the intro. It's gonna make me cry before I get there.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
I was like, oh my God. Hey y'all.
What's up, sis?
Ain't nothing much going on. Thank you for having me on the show.
Look, thank you for being on your show. Are you ready?
Well, hey, this is your show tonight, honey. I'm just here for the interview.
Here you go. Here you go. Well, listen, I'm not gonna keep y'all on here all night long because when we get to talking, we get to talking. So I have like
Basically.
15 questions for you. Okay. So
15?
yes, I have 15 questions for you. Look, and I'm gonna try and
Okay,
I'm gonna keep it I'm
fine.
gonna keep it at 15. I ain't gonna go no further. Okay.
Okay.
So listen. So these are their career and role preparations, their behind the scenes, and some that relate back to you and your personal life with the show. So,
Okay.
so my first now look before we start this, I just want to say I'm so excited. I gotta go download. I have to go sign back up for Amazon Prime because I when you made me go watch it, and I was like, oh my God, like where like, where is the rest of it? Because it was so good, and I've been waiting on it, so I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, Amazon Prime has it, and it should be releasing on Tubi soon. I don't know the exact date for Tubi, but the minute that I do, I will tell y'all.
Good, because I've been waiting. Okay, but listen, let's go ahead. Look, let's go ahead and get into these questions. Okay,
Okay, I'm ready.
so my first question I have for you. What was it about the role of Angela Taylor in Backstreet that really pulled you in?
To be perfectly honest with you, this role was written for me. So my cousin asked me, and I said, "Okay, I'll do it."
Seriously? That's it?
Yes, that's it.
Girl, look, that's it. Look, I was waiting.
Right.
I was
So
prepared.
yeah.
Look, I was prepared for like this inspirational little mini speech.
No inspirational speech. My cousin started working on this several years ago, so it's been several years. So there's some scenes that we've shot over time that y'all probably will never get to see because of the storyline changing and to him developing. But yeah, he just told me I got a part that I need you to play in my series. It's a lawyer. I wrote it for you, and I said, "All right." And I'm the lawyer. I am Angela Taylor.
Listen, I absolutely love it because I know when I first when I first sat down and watched it. Look, I saw you and I remember texting you like, "Hey, I see you." I was like, "There go my look." I was like, "There go my girl." I was like, "I see you." Okay,
Yeah,
so
and we just had the pre-screening for season 2 2 weekends ago.
mhm.
No, it's been 3 weeks ago. So I've seen season 2.
Look,
So yeah, I've seen season 2.
don't ruin it for the
Oh,
rest of
don't
us.
worry.
Look, don't
I
ruin it
am
for the
not,
rest
because
of
I
us.
want y'all to go watch it on your own. I want y'all to go do it on your own. So yeah. All right, what's
Okay.
up? What's next? Look, mind you, I don't know what any of these questions say. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue.
Look, I actually rewrote some of them.
I
So
didn't look at
you
them in the
look,
first place. So hey, I'm
I
just
know
like
you
here.
didn't. You never do, cause you was like here. Look, y'all. She always throwing me on something. It don't make no sense.
she, ag- but you
Look,
agree. You agree.
I know. Look, and I will always agree because it's you. Listen, look,
I
it's
I
you.
I appreciate that so
Look,
much.
it's
I
you.
do.
So I'll always agree. Okay, so how did you mentally and emotionally prepare to step into Angela's shoes?
Oh, Angela was easy. At one point, I wanted to be an attorney, and I know quite a bit about laws because
Mhm.
I have a high IQ. I'm gonna just put it that way. And so I argue like an attorney. I ask questions naturally like an attorney,
You
especially
definitely
when
do.
I need when I need information. And so it was kind of just me being myself at work. It's
I
kind of
love it.
kind of yeah, I just kind of was like, okay, so I just have to be Miss Corporate, which is that's y'all getting more serious me tonight because I'm gonna answer these questions like Angela or like Lakisa would. Y'all not gonna get Kizzy till after we done with these questions. But I just kind of said, okay, well then I just go to work. It's just kind of like showing up for work and just putting yourself in the mindset of okay, I'm an attorney. I've had to go to court before, like for a traffic ticket, and everybody
Mhm.
thought I was an attorney, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just a person who knows how to ask questions and know what the laws apply. So everybody in the courtroom thought I was an attorney, and they was like, "Can you represent me?" It was this been years ago, and I was like, "No, this is way before this show." So it was real easy for me to slide into that. Okay, I got questions and you got answers type of
I
personality.
I love it because it definitely fits your persona. Like it definitely does. I was like, look, that's her in action. I was like, I love it because that's exactly who she is, Miss Corporate. I love it.
Yeah,
Now, what was the most challenging part about you becoming Angela Taylor?
girl, my face. I gotta, I gotta be mindful of my facial expressions sometimes. Cause like at one point I see myself and I'm like frowning, and I'm like, why was you frowning? Um, Sometimes it's just about controlling my facial expressions because I might be saying one thing but thinking something else. So it's just about keeping my face where it needs to be as far as what we're talking about at that time.
Look, I definitely understand. Cause look, I'm working on mine as we speak. How did playing Angela Taylor shift or deepen your perspective on acting, storytelling, or even on yourself?
Funny thing is, I have always been a great storyteller. um, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really honestly think he wrote this character to my personality. Honestly think he did because he said, "I got a part for you. It's just for you. Can't nobody play it but you. So this you." And I was like, "All right, cuz anything to support." Um, so it's not so much as preparing. I just have to, you know, I can be a lawyer any day. Right
Hmm.
situation occurs, I'm always asking probing questions. I specialize in probing questions. I train people how to ask probing questions. So it for me it's just like, okay, I'm going to work. And so I just flip the switch and they get professional me.
I love it. I love it. Now, give us A behind the scenes moment that still makes you smile.
All right, so this scene isn't anywhere. They're never going to use this scene, so I can tell y'all about this scene. There was a scene that I'm pretty sure he scrapped, but I know it's not a season two. So if it does come out, it'll be seasons beyond. But we'll probably end up
Mhm.
reshooting. But there was a scene where the detectives had Q somewhere, and I showed up as his attorney, and Kizzy came in to play a little bit. She was like, and I was like, "Oh, I see you brought your little friend." And they was like, "Wait, wait, wait, wait." With the detective. So that's one of the things that I remember that I thought was extremely funny. But they'll never see that scene. But at this point, I'm waiting for my courtroom battle to come, or where I have to appear in court for a reason, so I can really shimmy my shim. So, but yeah, my scenes are minimal because nobody's got in trouble. It's brand new. I play the attorney. I'm just digging for dirt at this point.
Listen, I'm ready. I'm ready for that scene too because I'm ready to see you in action. And you know, I see you. I'm ready to see you in action. What was it like, or what is it like working with the cast and crew of Backstreet?
Well, it's like a big family because most of us are related. I will say that. And if we aren't related, by blood, they're married to somebody that is related. And then
Mhm.
a lot of the cast, the new cast members, I don't know. A lot of the ones that have been here on the show that I've gotten to interview, the majority of them I had never met, did not know, but I did bump into them at the pre-screening. So it was a fun thing for me to do. Um, but it is really, really like a big family. We all come together and we make it happen.
I love it. Now, listen, I know we don't see you much because, like you said, nobody has gotten in trouble yet. But I do feel like Angela Taylor will be going on quite a journey. So, how does her character evolve throughout the series?
I guess that is yet to be determined, but I am on the content creation team, so I'll know when it happens. So I do some of the writing as well. Of course, she'll evolve. Probably, she'll probably be some great defense attorney where she gets a big partnership or something in this large firm, or have, if she, because no details about Angela's have really come out other than the few
Hmm.
3 or 4 times that you guys see me. Um, but so maybe she owns her own big defense attorney firm. If not, I would definitely love to see her, be a partner, or, own her own. So it's all I'm corporate, baby. I like to be the boss. So I want to see Angela be the boss.
Look, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and speak it into existence. We need a spinoff of just Angela herself, like Miss Angela Taylor, okay? Cause
You
that's
know
something
what?
I would definitely watch.
That would be a trip.
Look, as long as you know,
That
as
would be
long as you
fun
know.
to watch. That would definitely be fun to watch. That spinoff, Angela Attorney Esquire.
Yes, yes, we need it. We need it. Okay, were there any unexpected plot twists or moments in the script that completely caught you off guard?
I can say yes, but I can't say what.
Well, dang. Look,
Cause y'all gotta go watch season two. And
look, it's okay because we're gonna do a follow-up interview. It's okay.
yeah,
Look,
we gonna have
it's
to
okay.
we'll swing back. Cause that's on Amazon Prime. So when it gets to Tubi is when people are really, really gonna start watching it. Cause I do believe you have to pay for the episodes on Amazon Prime. It's not like free. And I know people are waiting for it to get on Tubi. Us that are in the cast, we didn't wait. We just bought it for the 10.99 for the whole season and left it at
As you
that.
should. Yeah, because
So
I think with Amazon Prime, I think they'll let you watch the first episode free, but then you have to pay for all the other ones after that.
right. And if you're gonna pay 2.99 an episode, you might as well just spend the $11.
Might as well.
I recommend it's a worthy $11 spend.
Look, I take your word for it because it was good. And I was telling people about the show because I was telling my friends at work, I was like, I have to get ready for this interview because I'm not gonna get no sleep. And they were like, They were like, Backstreet, are you talking about the band? I was like, no, not the band. I was like, it is a show on Tubi. You need to go watch it.
Yeah,
When you look
good.
at Angela, huh? Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
No, all I said was good. Tell everybody.
Girl, look, I am. Look, I support. Now, when you look at Angela Taylor, where do you see yourself in her?
We are one and the same, except she has an attorney, and I'm just a learning and development consultant, to be perfectly honest. I still have to drag a laptop bag. I still sit behind a computer all day. I still am in meetings all day. I'm still teaching people stuff all day. So it's similar but very, very, very different. There are often times when I find myself having to teach things that require me to teach them the law about what they're doing.
Hmm.
Um, so I do get to dabble in the law, but not necessarily in the courtroom. So I do feel like they are one and the same. They are very, very similar as far as who they are as people and the type of lifestyle that you would imagine. I think my vehicle is actually in the show. So if y'all see that black Audi standing, that's actually my truck. So I feel like we're very similar people as far as our mindsets and our lifestyles and how we feel about integrity.
Got it. Now, separating Kizzy from Angela Taylor.
Oh
If you
God.
could look, if you could sit Angela Taylor down for one honest conversation, what advice would you give her?
I say, girl, just keep it, just keep being you. Stick to your guns and never let them see you sweat.
Look, I love it. Baby, I need you. I need you to send me that motto like every single day.
I
look,
got you. I got you.
look, I need you to send me that like every single day.
I got you.
Um, what did playing Angela Taylor teach you about yourself that you didn't know before?
Nothing that I can think of right now. Because I kind of act all the time, but not in a TV setting. I'm either standing in front of a classroom that I don't want to be standing in front of. I don't want to be happy. I don't want to be upbeat. I don't want to be chipper. I don't want to be patient. I don't want to be understanding, but I still have to be all of those things. So even when I come on and do the show, it's an act. I have to, but it don't really be an act, but it be an act if that makes
But at the
sense.
same time, it
But
is.
it is, it
Look,
is. So it's just kind of like you just I have I've had the ability to just fall into what I needed to fall into, so it did make it a little bit easier for me to just fall into Angela Taylor with that. What I would imagine an attorney uh, mindset and attitude would be. I have a couple of attorney friends, so did I talk to them? No, because I know them. So I was like, okay, that's not hard. Um, I'm probably a little bit. I don't know. Angela said Angela strapped, so I guess we one and the same. That's why I keep trying to tell you.
I know, but listen, baby, look, I know, but I guess you could just say like Angela Taylor is just another mask for you. Look,
It's
it's
just
just a
another
mask that you put
it's
on,
just another it's just another one of my hats that I wear.
and I love it
When
because you wear a lot of them.
I know my neck hurt.
Um,
My neck
was
tied.
look, I believe it too, cause you always on the go, baby. You always doing something.
Yeah, I try.
Um, was there ever a moment in this process where you wanted to give up, like where you just wanted to say "s it all"?
No, no, because generally once I get to that point, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I never got to that point with this. I thought this was going to be fun. This was exciting. This was something new but different but the same. It's just that at this point they were going to be recording me and thousands and millions of people were going to see it. Um, so I guess I really didn't think anything of it because I've been standing up talking in front of people, making recordings of myself for the last 13 years for work. So it was just like, okay, I have to do a voiceover for this video that I got to create for this training. So it's like I hear myself all the time. I don't necessarily see myself. So it was a little bit surreal to just see it and then my name coming up on the screen. I was like, oh my God, that's my name. So you have those moments of freaking out when it's like, okay, it all came together. It came out so well, and here we are with the final product. And we signed the movie theater and we watched it, and your names roll, the credits roll, and it's just like, wow.
I love it, and I'm so proud of you guys because it is really good. Like it is really good because I'm telling you before you mentioned it to me, I was like, what is that? Because I have not been on Tubi in a long time. So like it's been a
Hmm.
minute since I've been on Tubi. So I was like, okay, look, I'll go watch it. And now I'm hooked to it. Like, and I'm so excited.
Go away, people.
Um, so, what's next for you after Backstreet?
Oh God. We're looking at
Look,
some of it.
do you plan on doing any more acting for us?
um anything is possible. A lot of doors are opening for me all the time, and I always feel like the sky's the limit if an opportunity presented itself. Look, that Angela Taylor Esquire is sounding real good right now. I'm gonna have to talk to
It
my cousin
does.
about that. Hey, Angela
Look,
needs
I'm
need
telling
her own
you.
lawyer show.
Look, I'm telling you, I'm
Um,
speaking it into existence.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, I never really thought about being an actor, even though I have performed my entire life, which is probably why it's probably a lot easier for me too. I've always danced, I've always sang, I've always been a part of something that required me to be like out, like cheerleading, flag. I was
Mhm.
always in those type of things growing up. So I don't know. I don't know. I've never even thought about acting.
Look, I can believe it too because I think the reason we match so well are because we are the complete opposites. You are a true extrovert, and I am a true introvert.
Right.
Like, somebody was asking me earlier, they were like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm practicing for this interview I have to do. And they were like, what do you mean you're practicing? I was like, because you have not seen me on live. I said, I hate being on live. I said, but she is the only person that can invite me on live, and I will actually just jump on there with no question. I said, I don't know what it is. I said,
Yay.
but when she says go, I go. I said, I don't know what it is about her. I said, but I have to practice because I'm not a live person. Like, that's not my thing.
You do well, and I am completely grateful that you do hop on here for me. I love that, and you just keep look. I'm not trying to cry tonight, okay? You just and I don't. I appreciate you jumping on for me, and you know what? I don't really ask. I be like, hey,
Look, right. And I'm like,
I need you to
okay,
do
look,
this.
not doing anything. Okay.
Well, my
um,
intentions are pure at heart, and I support as many people as I possibly can, and I open my door and my platform to whoever wants to come visit. And I try to be a very open, logical individual with everybody. I don't judge. I accept everybody for who they are. Either I'm gonna like you or I'm not, but it's not gonna make me hate you or hold you back. I still want everybody to win, and I like to speak life into people, and I like to pull them along even though they don't want to go.
Listen, and sometimes that's the push we all need. Look, sometimes it's the push we all need. Now, for the
Yes,
people
ma'am.
listening who want to break into acting or storytelling, what's the real advice? Like, what's the real tea?
The real tea is my grandbabies. They telling on each other, y'all. Okay, get out of the closet. Tell her
Hey,
get out of the closet.
babies.
Don't fight. Come here and say hi. You finna fight. This my fighter right here. She pop in and say hi every day, every Tuesday. Look at the camera, Nana. Say hi.
Hey, baby.
Come on, Nova girl. This Supernova gang. This the famous one. Say hey, Supernova gang.
Hey.
Now go take your sidekick. Now take your
Look,
sidekick and
don't
go.
don't
She is
be
your
all
sidekick.
shy now, girl.
Oh, she's not. She that the last one. Our birthday is 7 days apart. She is much like her nana. She is not shy at all.
I can believe it too.
All right, back to our interview.
Come on now, tell us the tea.
What? Which tea? I missed the question. I don't know what happened.
Look, we got
Oh, we just
distracted by the
I don't- look.
babies.
I
Look,
gave y'all the tea. Next question. Oh, on get breaking into acting and storytelling.
yes.
Um, okay, so it was a little bit different for me because I kind of just got handed this role, and I don't have a problem saying that because that is what the heck it is.
Mhm.
But practice your craft. Believe in yourself even when nobody else does, and keep reaching for the stars. Don't let nothing stop you. The only thing that can stop you from going where you want to go is you. So just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep going.
I love it. I love it. Now, look, we didn't came to our last question. I didn't expect it to go. Look, I didn't expect it to
Yay!
go by that fast.
I knew
Um,
that it would. I knew that it would.
when you sit back and think about your journey from where you started to where you are now, what's the one thing that you know for sure?
That I can do it. I just got to keep going. Sometimes we all need, we need a support system, and sometimes you got to look in the right places for your support systems. They are not always where you think they will be. So just remember that. And people closest to you will not support you. They're not going to speak life into you. They're going to do the exact opposite. Find your tribe.
Mhm.
And when you find your tribe, you'll find the support that you need to just keep going.
I love it. And that's so true because that's something that I had to learn the hard way. Like I had to learn that the
Hmm.
absolute hard way. I think most of us did, honestly, because when we start something, we always expect the ones closest to us to be the happiest
Yeah.
and the most supportive, and they're not. They're not. They try to give you
They're
every
not.
reason to stop, every reason to stop,
Right.
but you just got to keep going. And
I
listen,
learned it
look,
at a very young age.
yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, look, that's all I
Yeah.
got. That's all the questions. Look, that's all the
Thank you.
questions.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping
You're
in and doing this interview and taking over the podcast, Conversations with Kizzy, hosted
you're welcome.
by Living My Truth with Shawnee, podcast host Shawnee.
Look, look, we made it.
Well, the beautiful thing about this is where I've been cutting these interviews short, except for the first Tuesday of the month because Chester was in. But all of these interviews didn't go past 7:37. Well, one of them did, and I just let them ride because we was having a great time. But I have kept it for the most part focused on Backstreet, so I don't have to deviate and go into anything else. So that is all for our Backstreet takeover cast interview saga. I was the last of the Mohicans because it's my platform and I could wait. I could go at any time. A round of applause for my girl for stepping in. You know, honey, I told you, you can come and sit in my seat anytime. Anytime. You,
Look, here you go. But you know what? I will say the more I do it, the more I get comfortable with it, you know. So like I said, I don't mind. Anytime you need me, I'm here. Look, I'm just a call away, just a message away.
she don't even know what she's signing up for, y'all, because I'd be like, "Hey,
I
I
really
need you to do
don't.
the whole show without me on a Tuesday night."
Look, here you go.
I be needing time off, but
I
for
know. Aren't you about to take like a month off or something like that?
2 weeks, the next 2 weeks. So next week I'm taking off, and then the week after that, next week I'll be in San Diego. So I got to go to work. I got to go do my day job. The week after that is the week of my birthday. I ain't studying y'all. I plan on just cruising into 48, and I don't know what the plan is as of yet. We'll see if my requests have been met. We'll just leave it at that. I'm trying to keep this glow up.
Yes, look, girl, because baby, you look good. Look, you look good.
My
Don't
wig
look,
lifting, but I'm trying to keep this glow up.
look. Don't let me find out you out here like Stella and getting your groove back now.
Honey, you better know. You better know. See? See? And the funny thing about it is, y'all, I haven't mentioned this man on this show. It's my secret this time. Now, if
Look, baby,
he do something he ain't supposed to do, I'm gonna come tell y'all.
look, baby. Sometimes you gotta keep it that way. Look, sometimes you gotta keep it that way. Like, baby, I'm not hiding you, but
Mm-mm.
this is gonna be private.
This one's for me.
Yes, I love it.
Yep, this one is for me. I was just like, I haven't even thought about it. I'm like, but I was at, yeah, it was like it was Tuesday, and they was like, you're glowing. What's with the glow? But see, Chester knows a little bit more than y'all do, so Chester knew what the glow was about. So he just wanted to call me out on the air like I was gonna tell y'all. Nope, just like I ain't telling y'all about season 2. I ain't telling y'all about the glow.
Respect. Look, respect. I respect it. Enjoy
Hold
it.
on
That's
one
all I
second. I
gotta
gotta.
say.
I am so. Just so y'all know, this season 1, y'all can literally go watch season 1 on Amazon Prime. Is not the only place you can watch it. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all can watch it at. Golly, I went way too far back in these messages. All right, so y'all can watch it on Black Gold Media, Stash, Black Stories on YouTube, Fubu TV, AVOD, which I guess is ABOD, Popsy on Plex, Anuki, Cluster TV, African Diaspora Network, Stash TV Black Stories, which is Fast, FAST, Future, Today, Cineverse, the Roku channel, OTT Studio, Tubi, and Amazon Prime Video. You can go tune in and watch season 1 there. Season 2 is already out on Amazon Prime. Backstreet, the series, it has over 1 million views on Tubi and growing. So a lot of people have been eager to see season 2. Oh Lord, they done pissed off, y'all. She pop you. Oh my goodness. Who pop you, girl? Okay. You want Nana pop me in the mouth? Okay. She said, it's okay, baby. Why her pop you? She better not come back here messing with it. I hear her coming too. She gonna tell now. Let me ma. Go tell me ma. You gonna wait here? You want me to go get her? Don't eat no boogers. You nasty. All right. So, what was I saying? But anyway, yeah, I'm keep this one to myself for a little while. We'll see what happens. We're gonna see what color the wall gonna be. That's all we're gonna say about that. We just gonna see what color the wall gonna be. But okay, well, listen, I ain't scratching your little toes. Go on, get down and go get help. I'll help you in a minute, okay? When Nana get off. Okay, go scratch it, honey. Then TikTok, Nana, her pop me. You told her you was just a baby. You got to tell her, remind her you just a baby. Honey, she got that down
Spoiled
pack.
right.
Just a baby. It's just a baby.
Spoiled right.
Le- Leave her alone. Her just a baby. this we now we know. Now we know. I got it on bootleg VHS Black Streak. Same thing. No, no, VP. That it's not the same thing, sir. It's not. Why I got to always go through this with you? You always got some buffoonery to talk about. Just making crap up. You ain't got nothing on VHS Black Streak. Same thing. What is Black Streak anyway?
It's a
All right, we got Mercy James. I don't know what that is, but we got Mercy James and some eyes. Mercy James plays the character Merc in Backstreet the series. He was our guest a couple of weeks ago. He will be back as himself on July the 8th. Him and another one of the character that plays Miles, which is the undercover cop style. Well, Miles is the cop. Undercover name is Styles. They will be joining me on July the 8th, but they ain't coming back as characters, y'all. They coming back as themselves because somehow they seem that they need to debate me about men ain't many.
oh
Bless
Lord.
they hearts, but I welcome it.
Look, I'm gonna make sure I say I'm gonna be make sure I put that one on the calendar. I gotta put it on the calendar.
I can't wait. They're brothers. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this interview because I'm just curious as to, my door is always open for anybody to come in, and this is a safe space. This is a space where you are entitled to share your opinion about the experiences that you have had, but sometimes we have to clarify, and sometimes we don't even understand the experiences that we have ourselves until somebody be like, "Hey, you do realize dot dot dot." And you be like, "Oh,
Right.
I you're right." So sometimes, but I'm the type of person that I like to see it from both sides of the bridges because I know
Mhm.
without a man, no woman without a man because I date men, so that's what we sticking with. Now,
Right.
if y'all people that are a part of the LBGQ2, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ever want to come on here and discuss y'all relationship issues? Come on. I don't know nothing. But come on. I
Well,
welcome it.
well, just from personal experience, I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't no different from dating a man and dating a woman because they both
They
they
both they both are emotional and a little bit, you know, a little too much femininity in one place and not enough in another. Either way,
exactly.
it's a clash. But hey, I welcome all relationship types. I want y'all to come in here and talk about it. I'm gonna ask questions because if I don't know, you better ask somebody. I'm gonna ask. I've done it before.
And
Fat
we
Boy Robinson say, yo, someone give him a shout out. What's up, Fat Boy? Fat Boy is the reason I'm here. So we always have to give him a shout out anytime he show up in the room. Men Ain't Men came from, he made a post and I commented, shaking my damn head. Men Ain't Men. And then I made a post. Men Ain't Men. And that post went ham. Hey, Eleanor, how are you? Thanks for
hey, hey,
stopping by
hey.
tonight. Hello, Mr. Barry Hill. How you doing? Mr. Barry Hill has been a guest on the show, but we got to tame him next time he come on the show. We got to keep him mindful of the topic at hand. Keep
Oh
him on the straight
Lord.
and narrow. Have to course correct sometime. Be like, hey, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. But that's my homie. That's my homie. That's my that something like my coworker. We're colleagues. We do the same thing. That's my
Love
friend. I think he
it.
done retired. Now, Fat Boy think it's funny. I ain't lying though. He'll tell you. I give him a shout out every time. I give. Hey, I might have built it, but it is his fault. It's
I
his
believe it.
fault.
I believe it.
It's his fault. So y'all make sure that y'all tune in to Backstreet season 2. When I tell you, we sat down in the movie theater and watched all 7 episodes back to back, no break, no nothing, and nobody complained, nobody moved. We sat there and watched it like it was the Titanic.
I
He
love
talking about
it.
don't blame him. Uh-huh.
We are blaming you. It's your fault. It's your
So
fault.
that's all we got for y'all tonight. It's your fault. Because if you wouldn't have put that mess up on that you put up, and I don't even remember what it was, friend, I don't. But if you would have never put that foolishness up, because I'm telling you it was foolishness, I would have never made the comment and never felt compelled to run to my own page and type out men ain't men and real men check in. That was September 20th, 2022. Speaking of that, 3-year anniversary is coming up. Y'all, we having a black tie event. September 20th. Tickets will go on sale soon. I just got to work out some other stuff. It's time. Y'all might have to travel to Orlando a little bit, Marion County. I can't help you. Y'all don't participate. Y'all don't support. I'm going somewhere else. That's just what it is. And I don't care if you don't like it. What you gonna do?
Girl.
Be a sponsor so I can have one?
You a mess, I tell you.
Shoot, I'm focused, man. Uh-huh. Fat boy say he in the building. You told me you was in the building the last time and your ass ain't show up. Y'all think I forgot? I ain't fucking forgot. All right, y'all. Angela Taylor and Lakeisha Dennison have left the building. Kizzy is back.
Look, Kizzy been back for a minute now.
I don't even know why y'all be dealing with me, but it is what it is. Because I don't want to keep this any longer than it needs to be, I do need to tell y'all that the Kinky lingerie website goes back up Friday. Y'all, I had to figure some things out with the tariffs, and all this foolishness that man that y'all voted for did. Because I said what it said. That man that y'all voted for. For those of you who did that, you so I had to go in and make some changes and updates, and or just basically make sure that y'all will be all right. Because I'm thinking about like, okay, the tariffs might be this, the tariffs might be that. So if I leave my prices where they are, I might be able to cover y'all tariffs on y'all behalf. We'll see. But hey, come them little girls, they don't care about nothing. She don't. Okay, okay, okay. What you trying to climb up on me? Go, 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 go away, Nana. Hey, leave her alone. They don't care about nothing. And I just let them do what they do. Nobody better not say nothing to them. Leave them alone. All right, Aaliyah and Nova, go. I need 10 minutes, okay? What y'all gonna do when I move? I didn't recover. Now I'm finna go. I'm she said, where you going? I'm going to Nana house. I'm about to get another one. Yeah, you can go. All right, you can go too. Now go play. All right, Lyric can go too. Y'all know. All right, bye. All right, Bug too. I don't know what they're talking about. Lyric has a designated room. That's my niece. Always. Anyway, I done ran it chilling off. But yep, the Kinky Lingerie website goes back up Friday. I said I was gonna run a Flash Friday sale. We'll probably get y'all like 20% off or something. We'll see. Just probably for the weekend for the for me putting the website back up. But I had to figure some stuff out with them dang on prices and the tariffs and that man and stuff because some of my stuff does come from
You.
China. So we had to make sure. Look, I'm coming for real. It's only right. All right. Just go. Look, it's a black tie event. That means you're gonna have to be dressed to the nines for this event. Y'all gonna
So
get a
you
little
telling
sip.
me you telling me I gotta go find me a little sexy long black dress to put on? Look,
Honey, if you
and some
coming to Florida, come
heels.
on.
And look, and some
Yes.
heels.
Not the kitten heels though. Get you some heels.
Listen, listen. They ain't gonna be them little grandma heels. They gonna be some heels. They gonna be some
Okay.
heels.
So I've already kind of like planned it out. I just gotta finalize a couple of things. Y'all gonna get a little sip and chat. Y'all gonna get a little lingerie show. Even though it's the 3 year celebration of Men Ain't Menin, I do own Kinky Lingerie, so I do have to keep y'all entertained. And y'all gonna get a little serenade as long as my friend Me Throne is not booked on that day. But I already spoke to his booking manager, which is my cousin. But I already spoke to him, and only thing else I think I need to do is I need to finalize the building, and I need to see if my favorite DJ is available. Even though there's two backup DJs, I want my favorite DJ, and
I
that's
feel
DJ
you.
Showtime. So y'all stay tuned. Me and Amen is about to have a 3 year celebration, and we're gonna do it big. I want to bring the city out. I want to see Black excellence dressed like Black excellence because that's the kind of girl I am. When I get dressed, I'm either overdressed for the occasion or overdressed for the occasion. So, yeah, I want y'all to bring it. I would have loved to do it in Ocala, but y'all don't do right. Y'all don't do right. And I got too many connects, but it's only a hour drive away. If y'all need me to block off some hotels for a group rate, let a sister know. So yeah. Anyway, that's all we got. Shawnee, thank you for coming in. It is always a pleasure for you to be in my space. It is such a
My pleasure.
joy. Such a joy to have you step in and be my guest host. Look, y'all, she don't even know what she signed up for. She don't realize this was a trial run.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
And she
Got you
knows
always.
anytime she knows that if she needs me, all she gotta do is let me know and I am there. I want to support. Look, she didn't even ask to be on here. I kind of like forced her into it the first time. I'm just gonna keep it honest. I did. Come, you
Look,
have to,
look,
you
look.
must.
Every time. Look, every time. And then had the nerve to say, am I making you uncomfortable? Girl, at this point, just hush. Look, at this point, just hush.
But y'all, she agreed. So I don't feel like it's all my fault. All right, so I'm there if you're coming to Orange County. Yes, Eleanor. Yes, cousin. I'm bringing it to Orange County. I sure am. Um, I kind of got them plans already rolling. I do need to reach out to Miss B, and I said I was gonna call her this afternoon, but I'm gonna call her after we get off of here. But yeah, I already got things in motion. So I already got my date picked out. I just got to finalize the venue and my DJ and everything else is I got to pay for some stuff, and everything else is pretty much falling in place. And then I put the tickets on sale. I want to put them on sale ASAP. So definitely, well, that's September. I can drop the tickets in July. They give people time because they ain't gonna be cheap because it's a black tie event. So it's gonna be elegance and upscale and ritzy, and I just want to see my black people look good. Hey, white people, y'all come too. Buy your ticket, dress up. I don't discriminate. I got one of my closest friends is Caucasian. So don't think y'all
You
can't
know
show
what?
up.
You know what?
because
I was about to say something. I'm not even. I'm not even.
I'm serious. Well, you know what's funny is that I've always been accused of being the other side, even though I'm this side.
Look, me. Come
It's
on,
okay.
you got one inside you.
I pull her out as needed.
Look, just because I talk proper and announce
Hey, if y'all come back in here, y'all see my flip flop. Get out of here. Don't come back. I don't know what just happened, but I just had to fuss at them kids, y'all. They argue about who Nana I was first. Clearly, I'm the oldest child's Nana's first. Why are you arguing with her, Nova? She 3, you 5. Let it go. And all I hear is that little one screaming. She got a little temper, child. But anyway,
Kizzy.
can you hear me? I'm still on here, aren't I? Or am I froze? Lord, I don't know what done happened. Jesus
Oh look,
Christ.
I lost you for a minute.
Girl, look, I don't know what happened. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's our show for tonight, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for sticking with me through the Backstreet TV series saga takeover. This is the final interview, which was me, which I'm like, y'all ain't gonna tune in to listen to my interview. Y'all, I talk about Backstreet on a regular basis, but this is a little bit more in depth. And this was my way of, hey, I don't know why this is my way of promoting me being interviewed, but interviewing everybody else was my way of promoting Backstreet, the TV series. This was my way. I think I started the promo trail because it started on April 22nd and we've been going strong all the way through now, June 10th. And every week since April 22nd, a cast member or several cast members at a time have joined the show, let me interview them, ask questions about their character, you know, just stuff. And they have been really, really good at doing that. And I appreciate them for stepping in and volunteering because nobody got told. I just dropped it in our group chat. Hey, want to be interviewed? Backstreet Saga continues. So they just signed up. And even when folks signed up, and there were people who still wanted to do it, which is why it went on so long. Because it was over a month, it's like a month and a half. Yeah, that I did these interviews for like the last 6 or 7 weeks. But if they wanted to do it, I let them. And I also said, hey, if y'all want to come do interviews after I get back off of my 2-week hiatus, you're more than welcome to do it. But I got to get back on my foolishness on the first of the month because I got some stuff to talk about. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for the next episode of Conversation with Kizzy on July the 1st at 7 p.m. It's the first Tuesday of the month. Prince of the South, Chester Moore, will be in the building. And I ain't got a chance to tell y'all about all this buffoonery that's been going on, but honey, there's some stuff been going on. And I can't wait to share. Shawnee, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is always an honor, always a pleasure, and I'm forever grateful and eternally thankful that you do step in, even though you don't be wanting to do it, but you do step in anyway. Thank you, sis. I love you. I
I
appreciate you.
love you too.
And we'll talk soon.
Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.
It's your girl Kizzy. So y'all know what time it is. Y'all stay tuned for the information about the 3-year anniversary of Men A Menin LLC. And in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna send y'all out with a blast. So y'all know what I always say: be good or be good at it, but don't get caught. Love and light. I'm out.